Hi everyone, Velvet here, and in this one, OP's daughter wants him to pay for her very expensive destination wedding. Let's get to it. Our first story comes from Solid Pass 8944. Am I the beehole for telling my daughter I'm not paying for our destination wedding? My daughter is getting married and she wishes to have a destination wedding, and I told her no. My wife feels I should do it because we can afford it, but I find it to be a pointless showing of wealth. Now my daughter's not talking to me, nor is my wife. Which got me thinking, should I bite the bullet and essentially burn money? And alienate my family members to make my daughter's dream wedding a reality? Edit. I forgot to mention she wants to get married in New Zealand. We are from New York. Another edit. Forgot to mention she's currently asking for around $200,000. That's not counting what guests would have to pay to come. Hi, OP. No. No, you are not the beehole. That is your money, and I agree, that is a waste of money. If she wants to have a destination wedding, she has to handle it by herself. And yeah, she's going to alienate a lot of people because I don't know how much travel is going to be to that, but a lot of people probably can't make that. Our next one comes from Distinct Emphasis 26. Am I the beehole for refusing to sign a get well soon card for a coworker that tried to get me fired? Long story short, last year I had a coworker actively participate in an investigation to get me fired at work. All allegations were false and fabricated, and I'm still employed, thank God. However, this ordeal cost me tens of thousands of dollars. I'm in sales, and months of incredible stress at work and at home. A few months after everything settled down, said coworker was diagnosed with cancer. He's a POS, in my opinion, but I still wouldn't wish cancer on my worst enemy. Fast forward to last week. A different coworker sends out a group message to all other coworkers stating that he bought a card for everyone to sign, and asked everyone to donate $20 to help out. Today, after being asked why I had not signed or donated, I told him I will not be signing the card nor donating. He was incredibly upset. Am I the beehole? OP, this is an extremely easy one. No, you are not the beehole. Screw that SOB. He tried to ruin your life? And they want you to give him $20 for the person who ruined your life, who tried to ruin your life and take away your bread and butter? No, you're fine. Keep doing what you're doing. Dig in. If they try to come at you, you go to HR for harassment, because you do not give your enemy money. Our next and final story for today comes from Sudden Difference 76-7. Am I the beehole for not backing down on my daughter's teachers calling her by her proper name? My daughter, Alexandria, 14 female, hates any shortened version of her name. This has gone on since she's about 10. The family respects it, and she's pretty good at advocating for herself. Should someone call her Lexi, Alex, etc., etc. She also hates it when people get her name wrong and just wants to be called Alexandria. She took Spanish in middle school. The teacher wanted to call all the students by their Spanish versions of their name, provided there was one. So, she tried to call Alexandria Alejandra. Alexandria corrected her, and the teacher respected it. She had the same teacher for all 3 years of middle school, so it wasn't an issue. Now, she's in high school and is still taking Spanish. Once again, the new teacher announced if a student had a Spanish version of their name, she'd call him that. So, she called Alexandria Alejandra. Alexandria corrected her, but the teacher ignored her. My daughter came home upset after the second week. I'm not the type of mom to write emails, but I felt I had to in this case. If it matters, this teacher is not Hispanic herself, so it's not a pronunciation issue. Her argument is if these kids ever went to a Spanish-speaking country, they'd be called by that name. I found this excuse a little weak, as the middle school teacher actually was Hispanic, who had come over from a Spanish-speaking country, and she respected Alexandria's wishes. The teacher tried to dig her heels in, but I said if it wasn't that big of a deal in her eyes that she calls her Alexandra, why is it such a big deal to just call her Alexandria? Eventually, she gave in. Alexandra confirmed that her teacher is calling her by her proper name. My husband feels I blew this out of proportion, and Alexandra could have stuck it up for a year. The school has 3 different Spanish teachers, so odds are she could just get another one her sophomore year. Am I the beehole? Not the beehole. Calling someone, not by their proper name, I see as a sign of disrespect. When I was a kid, my name could go by 2 names. I always corrected the teacher and anyone who called me by the name I didn't want to be called by. so I can relate to this one. Yes, you are not the beehole. Alright everyone, that's another one in the bag. Velvet out.